Arne Slot is my daddy. He spanks me every time I manage against him. He literally picked me up, put me upside down and spanked me. No Diddy. And with this loss, I am well on my way to my goal of finishing second once again this season. Second place Netflix FC is back.
Welcome. Game 7, Premier League, Chelsea versus Liverpool. Welcome, everybody. On this Thursday evening, we're about to go through our play lineup and our preview before the game on Saturday. I think we're playing at 5 p.m. UK time. So, enough of me rambling on. I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, and big up to everyone who's watching. Big up to the man them, and big up especially to the woman them. This is Solo P1. I'm going to bring in my co-cues, my partner in crime, TOTO! Abba!
Big up.
Big up to TOTO. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going well, man. It's going well. Of course. It's just a change of weather. Feeling a bit under the weather, but again, I'm still going to get through it. It's only mild at the end of the day. It's not going to stop me from doing a video.
Okay.
But yeah, all good.
So we're going to talk about Liverpool. Obviously, this is a Liverpool channel. Yeah, just move over a little bit. Yeah, this is a Liverpool channel. We're going to talk about Liverpool. We're going to talk about the preview. We're going to also talk about all the controversy around Florian Wirtz. And I think people just need to relax about Florian Wirtz. He will come good. And that's what it's all about. Florian Wirtz will become a good Liverpool player. And people just need to relax. It's all good. But listen, Toto, we all know that the majority of this news is coming from the bitter rival fans because they know they wanted Florian Wirtz. And because he's at Liverpool, any little chink in the armor, they will come out and they'll say, I told you so. You get me? We know how football goes, Toto. We know how all this goes. The rival fans, it is what it is. They do it to us. We do it to them. But it is what it is. Big up to everybody. Of course, Tyler D. Big up to Tyler D. I can see Tyler D in the chat. Yes. 100% agree with you, Tyler D. Especially that ball that he done to, what's the one he done to Isaac? and Isak didn't score. That would have been a brilliant assist. It's not his fault that Isak didn't score the goal. If Isak would have scored that goal, that would have been a brilliant assist. Big up to everybody. Big up to the man them. Big up to the woman them as always. So Toto, what you saying, man? What you saying about Florian Wirtz? Let's talk about Florian Wirtz. Let's go.
I think he's way overhated by some Liverpool fans as well.
Yeah.
Liverpool fans are saying, "Oh, he's the worst signing in history," regarding the price tag, which I think is diabolical. I think people, I always said this: people evolved the game around stats. 007, 008, 009. You can call it how you want, man. Yeah. At the end of the day, all the games which he's played, he has set up chance after chance after chance. And I gotta admit, Vert should have scored, right? But people rely on the game on GA too much. This is what I hate. GA, 007, 008. Oh, he's got no goals or assists. And I'm thinking, look, it's not. He's created so much chance in these games.
I like that what he said though. Get a few GA to please the casuals.
Exactly what I'm saying.
100% agree, Tyler D. 100.
I think the way he plays, he's playing good in tight areas, and when he's had the space to show his quality, he's always put it on the plate for some players. He's always put a good ball in the box, but no one's got any end of it. And Vert can't control that. Vert can't control if the player's going to finish or not. Vert can set up a play up to Ekatike, and if he misses, he misses. You know, this is what I hate about casuals, and they don't know how to analyse football. They don't know how to analyse a player. I analyse a player off ball movement, especially Vert. I want to see his chance creation. He's playing these tight areas because he's a midfielder, he's a centre attacking midfielder. He needs to be good at playing in tight areas. I think he's all right at playing in tight areas. He's getting better every game, and he creates good chances every game. It's like people, laughing at him, but if you actually see how he plays in that game, Vert was creating so many chances against Galatasaray, so many chances against Crystal Palace, but again, they're not gonna mention that because they just want to spout the hate on Florian Wirtz. And it's not just rival fans, it's Liverpool fans as well. Giving up on him already. And they rely on the game. Oh, he's got no goal or assist. No. What about the chances created in the game? How about how he plays in the game on his on the ball movement, his off ball movement, his movement in the box, right? How he puts good crosses into the box. Because Wirtz is a really good crosser. He can float the balls into the box effortlessly, right? And we see him do that, but no one's getting the end of his chances. So I think the more you give him abuse, I'm talking to some of the Liverpool fans. Some Liverpool fans are giving him abuse. The more you give him abuse, if you do pay attention to social media, majority of them footballers do. The more you give him abuse, the more you're going to make him bad. You're going to put him down because I don't know how Florian Wirtz are going to act. Calling him the worst flop, the worst flop signing in history. Flop. Right, it's only been 6 or 7 games in, and he's actually been playing decent in those games he's been in. Yeah, the first 2 games he's a bit under the weather because it's his getting into the Premier League, getting learning the ropes. But now he's starting to come into his own. He's creating lots and lots of chances, right? But people still want to call him crap because he ain't got a goal or assist.
Yeah, which
I hate. I hate to say it, but I hate evolving the game around GA. I hate evolving the game around GA. It's I don't get it, but casuals, people don't even watch Liverpool. People just watch Liverpool. They put off one football, they put on Fat Mob and just see the scoreline and the ratings. That's how they judge our players, of stupid stats. But they need to know how to play it in game. I got another thing to ask. Like when we brought Ekatike, Wirtz, when we brought Frimpong, I was thinking to myself, hopefully they'll do well. I'm not going to comment on a player if I haven't seen them play in real life or seen them live on telly, actually analysing them.
I've watched Frimpong and Wirtz. Ekatike, I didn't really watch Ekatike. So he was like, when he came to Liverpool, he was new for me, watching him play football. But Florian Wirtz and Frimpong I watched. When I knew Frimpong was linked to us last season, I started to watch, for Bayer Leverkusen. I watched a lot of him and play football and I liked him in it. I always watch Wirtz. But Ekatike, I'm a novice when it compared to Ekatike. Totally agree, Toto, what you just said about all that. I totally agree. For me, LFC Port 87, big up team as well. Wirtz is on top of chances created in the Prem. Hates will hate. So yeah, exactly. So when people gonna hate, people will hate, yeah, like LFC Paul said, but they won't mention the context. You get me? Something like this, it says on their verts is top of my chances created in Prem. That will never be mentioned.
No.
You get me? Because hate will hate. But at the end of the day, I'll just dismiss it. All I care about is Liverpool playing. The one thing, I mean, playing the system, I think Liverpool should go back to the old system. You know, when it's 4-3-3 and all that, the way we played last season, that old system. Go back to that system, take out Vert for a couple of games, just to see, put Sabo back in midfield, get Conor Bradley back in right back, settle the ship, get a nice system going, and then implement Verts back into the team. You get me, Toto? That's the way I would go. That's the way I would go. Put Sabo back in midfield, get the nice midfield going with McAllister. Everything will be good. Once we steady the ship the way we played last season, you know, the way we played close football last season, go back to that. And then when that starts, you know, settling again, then you bring in Verts.
Another thing I want to say
Very
about
simple,
Verts.
because that's the way we should go.
Another thing I want to say about Verts as well. People are calling him flop already, right? Look at Casado. And I'm you know, look at Casado for an example, right? Everyone was calling him flop. Oh, he's crap. He's a crap player. And it only took him maybe a year to get used to the Premier League. You know, it took Casado time and time. And a couple of years later, you know, he's winning stuff for Chelsea. He's probably the top 5 best CDMs in the Premier League at the moment, yeah. Casado's got so much better as a player. And now he's starter for Chelsea.
Casado was in the Premier League. So he really shouldn't have took that long.
Yeah.
He was already in the Premier League. He played for Brighton, didn't he?
Yeah, he did play for Brighton, but it's kind of, I know it's a different
he
concept.
was Prem ready.
I know what you mean, but when he came to Chelsea, he weren't bombing off straight away because Chelsea, let's face it, is a bigger club compared to Brighton.
But
No respect to Brighton.
But he should have.
Yeah, he should have.
Because he was already in the Premier League.
Yeah.
With Verts has come for the Bundesliga. That, let's face it, the only good team in there is Bayern Munich, maybe Bayer Leverkusen to a bit. But apart from that, they're the only 2 competitive teams in the Premier League. I mean, in the Bundesliga. Deluded Steve just asked me, let me get to Deluded Steve. What's your solo? Why big up to Deluded Steve? Why do you think that the team is misfiring at the moment? I think it's misfiring, like I said before, is because we need to go back to the same formation that we did last season. Go back to that system. Have the Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Gravenberch in the midfield, and Conor Bradley right back. Go back to that. Go back to that system just to settle the ship, just to keep winning games, and then implement Florian Wirtz back into the team. Slowly but surely. Get him back into the team, get his confidence up, and then start playing football. And I think if we do that, we're going to win the Premier League. Just go back to where we were last season and try and use Robbo a little bit more as well. You get me? Try and lose Robbo a little bit more.
I think Slot's changed the system way too many times.
Yeah, he should have just go with the system we had last season.
At the start of the season, we were conceding some goals, but then we were still scoring. We looked an attacking threat. And the only thing I had a problem with was always the back line. Then the second, third game, we were just to win the 83rd minute. And we still look solid in them games. We still look solid in them games. We barely conceded goals. We look solid in them games, right? But as the season kept going on, we started changing systems, starting putting Saba back in the midfield. We started putting Verts on the left-hand side, right? So we were changing the system, and then the players couldn't really get used to it. You need to stick to a system. Not stick to the same one every game, because, that will get found out. But we need to stick to the system. It's like with our fullbacks now. Our fullbacks don't look like we're overlapping anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we need to bring back the old system.
It says on here, LFC Paul said, bring the press back because it's gone this season, yeah. Bring back the press. Go back the way we played last season. That formation, go back to the strategy, that formation last season. Take out Florian Wirtz, not just because he's not a good player. Let's go take out Florian Wirtz, put Szoboszlai back in the midfield with McAllister and Gravenberch. Go back to that system, start stringing some games together, and slowly implement Wirtz back into the team. Very simple. You do that, we start winning games, and we'll be on top of the table, more than 2 points. Tyler D said as well, Wirtz is a kid. He's a kid still, only 22. That's not easy going into a new country and age it takes. Of course, But what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. This is us. We're all Liverpool fans here, yeah. Forget about the rivals. That don't mean nothing. We're all Liverpool fans, and we know as Liverpool fans, yeah, we know he's coming from that Bundesliga, which is not really competitive, really. Let's face it. He's 22 years of age. He needs to put. I think he needs to put a bit more bulk on, because I think he's a little bit too small. To be fair, I've got to admit, he looks a bit too. He needs to be a bit more hench, just like Gravenberch. When Gravenberch came in, same with Cody Gakpo. When Cody Gakpo came to the Premier League, he looked skinny. Look at him now, Cody Gakpo. He looks like a proper man. You get me?
Yeah.
That's what Gravenberch needs. He needs to get that bulk on, get a bit more hench, then he'll be ready for the Premier League. And I think once he gets to that point where he's ready, he's going to be the best midfielder in Europe. I know this. I don't care what anybody says outside of this. Outside of our realm, outside of our circle, I don't care about anyone. Don't care about the rival fans. They're gonna hate. They're just jealous because they didn't get him. Let's face it. Let's face it. And it's also they're just jealous because they didn't get him. They know he's a baller, but they just want to keep him down because they know he's good. That's all it is.
Yeah, we just gotta give Verts time, and I think he's already been playing decent these past couple of games, creating lots and lots of chances. And this is what people tend to forget, but he's been creating it. He's probably been our most chance creator.
Deluded Steve. I think we need to sign 2 centre backs. I was pissed off that we didn't get Mark Way. I was pissed off that we didn't get him in at the end of the summer. I was really peed off because I knew that was going to come back to hurt us, and it's happening now. I was so angry that we didn't get Mark Way over the line. We've done everything but get that defense right. We missed out. We needed 2 centre backs. I wanted 2 centre backs, not just one, because we got rid of Kwanzaa. We needed 2 centre backs, and I didn't trust Gomez. That's why I said we needed 2 centre backs. Now, in January, I hope we get at least 1 centre back. But for me, my personal preference, I think what's going to happen is with Liverpool. My personal preference is to get 2 centre back. But I think what Liverpool is going to do, they are going to buy 1 centre back in January, probably Mark Way, and then next season we're going to buy another one. That's how it's going to be. But we definitely need a centre back. It's common knowledge. If we do not get a centre back in January, we are not winning the league. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
We're not.
What I want to see more in our games is using our fullbacks across the ball a lot more. Because I think we're cycling too much in the middle, and the middle's so contested. We need to go back to wing play like we did before. We're still going down the middle every time. We did that against Galatasaray. We kept going down the middle. We know it never worked, but we still kept going down the middle. I don't know what Slot was thinking. We had our wing players free every time. Frimpong, some people think Frimpong played bad. I think he played okay. I think he got in the right positions at the right time. But the only thing I want to see from Frimpong is crossing the ball. We always recycle, resetting the play. As soon as we get him on the break, we need to go down that wing with Frimpong, Kirkhead if he's overlapping, or Gakpo. Sometimes Kirkhead, because Kirkhead usually does the crossing down the wing. Gakpo's more direct. He loves to cut inside. And this is what sometimes pees me off about Gakpo, because Gakpo can take that wing, the open space in front of him, but he always cuts inside, which is good. I like how he's direct. He cuts inside, sometimes go for a shot or chips it to the winger or the striker inside, which I like. But sometimes we need to take the space in front of him. But that's Gakpo's game. You can't really change that. But this is what's about Frimpong's game. Salah likes to go one-on-one with the strike. You don't really see Salah cross the ball. He can cross the ball sometimes, but in a contested area, Salah tends to go one-on-one and challenges his players. But with Frimpong, he loves to go overlap and then free ball it to Frimpong and let Frimpong cross it in. That's how we were playing at the beginning of the season. We used our wing-backs a lot more because we're scoring a lot more. But the only consideration was the back line. It was all season, the back line looked shaky. But at the end of the day, we were still scoring goals from our fullbacks. It was all built up from our fullbacks. That's why we brought 2 fullbacks that can play that. By Leverkusen, Frimpong was effectively a winger. Kirk was effectively a wing back at Bournemouth. So we need to use a wing back. Look at Kirk's crossing ability, and we're not using Kirk's. Frimpong's crossing ability, we're not using Frimpong. It's little things like that will play into our favour. And another thing as well, we need to get better at set pieces, because our set pieces are terrible compared to the others.
Yeah. So, Deluded Steve said I was angry that Glasner blocked. Yeah, but it didn't need to come to that, bro. That's the thing about it. He's saying that I was angry when Glasner for blocking the move. Yeah, but if we would have got that done at the beginning of summer, they would have done it.
They didn't find time for replacement.
We was hackling over 5 to 10 million, and to us mortals, 5 to 10 million is a lot. You get me? That's a lot of money. But to Liverpool FC, it's nothing. You get me? Pocket change. You get me? That they use that in toilet roll every year, no problem. You get me? It's true though. They probably spend 5 to 10 million on toilet roll and towels. That's nothing to them. That's pocket change. So why are they hackling over 5 to 10 million? What they should have done is got that deal done, Mark Wade, at the beginning of the summer and bring him in. And then what would have happened is Crystal Palace would have had time to buy a centre back, but they didn't. We messed around. I know what happened. We waited till the end of the transfer window. And I don't like Glasner. He's what it is, isn't it? But if I was a manager, I would have done the same thing. Glasner was about to lose his captain and his best player for Crystal Palace going into the Premier League season, and he had no days to bring in a defender to replace. So I don't blame Glasner. You get me? I don't blame him for what he did.
Yeah.
Because I would have done the same. I would have done exactly the same. But Liverpool should have got that over the line at the beginning of the season, of the summer, but they didn't. They messed around. So we are where we are. But let's bring up some more news. This coming about 25 minutes ago. 25 minutes ago, this is the news we didn't want to hear, guys, but it is what it is. Toto, I'll let you go first on this one.
Well, it's a shame. This was all due to our back line being unstable. Alisson could have avoided that injury if our back line was stable.
Everyone's blaming Kanate, isn't it? That pass he gave him.
Yeah, it's understandable though, because Kanate did a dodgy pass and it forced Alisson to come back. Because Alisson wouldn't have come out, we would have conceded a goal.
Yeah.
Right? But look, he's injured at the end of the day. We can't do nothing about it now. Can't change it. Alisson is injured. And it's going to affect us. We've got 3 hard games coming up now. 3 hard games. I don't care what Chelsea's form has been in. Chelsea's recently won their games. So they're going to be in high confidence. City's drew their game, so they'll want to win. And of course, we've got Madrid, which again is going to be a hard game. All 3 of these are going to be hard games. And if we don't fix up, we need to have a steady back line. Of course, I trust Mamardashvili. Mamardashvili is a good keeper. Again, he's not better than Alisson, is he? You know, Alisson he's just heroic. But I think when Alisson now is going to be out for these numerous games, this is the time for Mamardashvili to shine and see what he got. You see how he takes the pressure. Look, it's all right doing it in a cup game, where he really hadn't any pressure. Had a great performance, but again, he didn't really have no one challenging him. Now he's going up against 3 quality teams with quality forwards, right? And he's got to do his best. He's got to do his best, Mamardashvili. There's no excuses now. You put there in a fire, especially if you're against City and Real Madrid. You've got to be on your game. All 3 of these, you got to be on your game. Because I could trust Alisson. Alisson's done it week in, week out. He's faced one of the prime teams. He's faced so many good teams. We can trust Alisson. He's been with us for years. And Mamardashvili, you saw quality of him in that cup game against, I think it was in the cup game or one of the Premier League games, the less crucial fixture one where we did that big rotation. Mamardashvili did really well. But now you got 3 good big games coming up now. And I can trust Mamardashvili, but he just got to show it on the pitch, doesn't he?
Mamardashvili is cold.
Yeah.
So 6 weeks. Hold on. 6 weeks. He's out. So look, Mamardashvili, this is what he was waiting for. I'm not shocked. I'm not really shocked at the Alisson getting injured, because if you go back, see last season before, he gets injured a lot in the Premier League. You know, Alisson, during the season, he gets injured quite a lot for a goalkeeper. He just does. You can go back and check all the stats. You can go on the websites, check on the stats regarding Alisson's injury. He gets injured a lot for Liverpool for a goalkeeper. So that's why they brought in Mamardashvili, because we know that Mamardashvili weren't just going to play in cup games. He was going to play in Premier League games as well. Because I know, like I said, Alisson gets injured easily. So this is Mamardashvili's time. This is what he was waiting for. I'm confident in Mamardashvili for the games I've seen him in. I'm very confident in Mamardashvili. And I think Mamardashvili is going to do a good job. Serious talk, Toto. I think
Yeah.
Mohamed Ashraf is going to do a good job, and this is where he shines. It was going to happen. There was no way that Alisson was going to do a whole season playing in the Premier League without getting injured. It just doesn't happen to Alisson. This is why they brought in a goalkeeper. This is why Liverpool made sure they got this goalkeeper before someone like Chelsea, Man United, Man City got him. Mohamed Ashraf, because he's a good goalkeeper. And I believe he's going to shine when Alisson goes. Simple as. He might even shine that good that Alisson can't just suddenly walk back into the team.
This shows as well, yeah, that while we invested in the keeper.
Yeah.
I was saying, we didn't need a keeper, If you think about it, we do need it. We do need a second keeper. We need a replacement for Kelleher because Kelleher was so good. And he's doing a great job at Brentford now. Absolutely amazing job. But we needed someone at same skill set as Kelleher. And Mohamed Ashraf is the one, man. You know.
Yeah, he said that LSE Paul said Ali has missed 56 games. That's a lot, you know. That's a lot for a goalkeeper. 56 games for a goalkeeper. That's a lot of games, you know. Because goalkeepers don't really get injured.
No.
It's rare that goalkeepers get injured. They might get sidelined maybe for a cup game because, you know, when they get the early cup games, they might get sidelined for a cup game maybe. But through a Premier League season, keepers usually they're there all season. Yeah. Alisson, 56 games, that is a lot of games. He does get injured through the season. This is why they brought him Mohamed Ashraf. He's the guy now. This is why Kelleher was so good, isn't it? Oh, I miss Kelleher, man. I miss Kelleher.
Yeah.
For me, Kelleher was a better shot stopper than, you know, when it comes to penalties.
Yeah.
Right?
Kelleher.
If you go look at the stats, Kelleher was a better shot stopper than Alisson in goals. This is why I used to love Kelleher, you know, when he was in the cup games, Champions League games. If it ever comes to penalties, I know that we're good, innit? I know that we're good. And it is what it is, isn't it?
What I like as well, we've got two first-team quality goalkeepers on our hands.
Yeah, look, they got LSE Paul, Toto, and I deluded Steve. This is to you, Toto.
Freddie Woodman is third choice. He's decent as well. Look, I haven't seen Freddie Woodman play, but I'm going to take your word for it if he's decent, you know. Hopefully he gets his chance to play in one of these, maybe these cup games or whatever games coming up, the less crucial ones.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get up his injury list, Alisson. On here. There you go. I got it here. I'll bring it up. Let's replace this screen for this one. I can see yours, thought I'm going to bring it up in a minute. There's Alisson's injury list. I'm going to put us on the other side. There's Alisson's injury list there.
Yeah.
So it stacks up. You get me? People don't realize. Some people just don't realize how much he gets injured. He gets injured a lot for a goalkeeper. So 2024, 25. So let's go down here. Look, there you go. 17, 18, muscular problems in 5 days. 19, 20 season, 68 days. Rah. 19, 20 season again, 81 days. So that's a lot. That's a lot, man. So in 19, 20 season, he had 68 days off time off, and then he had 81 days. 2021, ill, can't really do that. 2021, he had a shoulder injury at 21 days. 2021, again, hip injury, 14 days. The others just like 13 days here and there, muscular problems. 23, 24, hamstring, 57 days. Hamstring again, 24, 25, 37 days. That's a lot of days, bro. That's more than 50 odd days. That's a lot of days. The cabinet days he's had off in his career. 24, 25, 63 days, hamstring, concussion, 18 days, 24, 25. Do you see what I'm saying? That is a lot of games. That is a lot of games. And there's more there, but they're only little. That's a lot of games. So that's at least 200 odd days, isn't it? Toto.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's
days.
Nearly 200 days he's had off since he's been at Liverpool.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man. So we're going to bring up player lineup. Where is it now? I can't find it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to bring it up now. There we go. I've got it. So there we go. Let's put us on this side so we can do it. So we're going to do the player lineup. That's a lot of days. That's nearly 200 days, you know. I'm going to calculate it. So precise how many days is that off since he's been at Liverpool. So Toto, you can talk to the masses. I'm going to calculate this.
Yeah. To start with the player lineup orders.
Yeah, we're going to do it. I'm just going to calculate the days. You can keep talking because I've got the chat room.
Yeah. People in the chat room, smash the like button. Smash the subscribe and the subscribe button as well. We'll get onto the player lineup in a minute. Thanks everyone for your opinions and your comments. We appreciate them. Keeps the conversation going as well, which we like. But I think another preview going into this game. It's gonna be a hard game. I don't expect Chelsea to be pushovers. They're gonna be good. They've recently won the last game as well, so they're going there with confidence. Hopefully, considering we lost our 2 games, we are out there up for it and get this win. We need to be up for this game because we lost 2 games. We're in bad form at the moment. Yeah, people say, "Oh, we only lost 2 games." No. You need to put context of the 2 games. All season, we sometimes look shaky in defence and we'll always lose that ball. We need to stop losing the ball in the midfield. That's what I'm interested in going into this game. We have a strong midfield. And then I think we'll be good. And we need to utilise the wings a lot more instead of going down the middle every time. And we just need to play the simple passes at the right time. And that's what I say. McAllister, thoughts on McAllister's season so far. You can see it's a ghost from McAllister since his last season. You can say that. I wouldn't say it's been horrendous because I think majority of the games he's been all right. He's been solid, but I don't think he's been influential to attack like he was last season. I think the system, the way we're playing now, we're playing CDM so high up the pitch, it's unbelievable. And of course, with Florian as well, you see Florian going back into DM at sometimes. But on McAllister's season, I think he's been all right. He's barely lost the ball, I don't think. But you can see he's been a ghost in some games. He hasn't been influential in attack like he was last season. So that's my views on McAllister. I think my views on the whole system really is the need to keep Wirtz up there in the attack. They keep dropping him back to CDM. They keep forcing Wirtz to track back into CDM when that should be McAllister and Gravenberch's job. I don't know what's going on there because Gravenberch is losing the ball. That forces Wirtz to track back. Wirtz shouldn't need to track back.
There you go.
Shouldn't
That's how many days he's had off. 425 days of injury.
Yeah.
That's a lot, you know.
Mm.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
For a keeper as well.
Yeah. So you had 68, add that by 81, then you got 7 divided, you got 14. 425 days Alisson has had off in injury since he's been at Liverpool. 425 days total. You know what I mean? That's a lot of days. Go ahead. Let's start the player lineup, Toto. Let's go.
Keeper. We all know the keeper's going to be.
Remember that's really.
Left back.
Robbo. Should have started Robbo against the last game.
2 centre backs.
Can you zoom that in a bit? Nah, actually, leave it. It's good. It's good because I can have a camera. Centre back, Virgil.
And Kanate.
Yeah. I know.
Right back.
I know. I just wanted to do it in days because when you do it in days, you think about it more, innit?
Yeah.
It's you do 1 year and 2 months, you think, okay, it's a lot. But when you say 425 days, that sounds more, innit? Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of days, you know. It's a lot of days. Go ahead.
Right back.
Right back, we're gonna have Connor Bradley. I want Connor Bradley starting. This is how I want to get team on Saturday.
CDMs. I'll say Gravenberch and McAllister.
I'll tell you what we should have. He said, imagine if we have Xavi or Alonso. Imagine if we had Xavi and Iniesta. And we had Thingy in DM. Go ahead.
2 CDMs.
We've got to start Szoboszlai and McAllister.
Szoboszlai.
No, I'd start Szoboszlai. Sabo. I'm starting Sabo, McAllister, and
No Gravenberch.
yeah, Gravenberch as well. I have 3. 3 midfield is Sabo, Gravenberch.
Oh, so flat 3.
Yeah. You should have. What did you do that formation for?
Because that's plays that every game.
Yeah, but we're doing ours like we did last season.
Yeah.
You know, the 4-3-3 last season, like we did last season.
So Gravenberch and CDM.
Yeah, Gravenberch and a CDM. Yeah. And McAllister and Sabo. Big up Waniak. Thanks for the membership, bro.
Big up, man.
Legendary status, man.
He's gone straight up there, isn't he?
Big up, man. You're going to have exclusive emojis. Enjoy them, bro. Exclusive emojis all for you. Enjoy. Big up, man. Yo. Legendary. Gone
Big
straight
up,
for
bro.
the legendary, you know. Boy passed everything, you know. Straight to legendary.
legendary.
Big up, man. Yeah, man. Big up to Waniak, man, every time. Aston Villa fan, by the way.
Yeah.
He's Aston Villa fan.
They play tonight as well.
Villa. Birmingham. Villa. Anyway, go ahead. That was just, I don't know what I was doing there, bro. That's just more like Black Country, innit? I think. Villa. Yeah. So far in the chat room, do you like this? Do you like this so far? In the chat room, do you like this? But guys, why have we got all these people in the chat room? Yeah, we've only got 2 likes. Smash the like button, guys. We've got 8 people watching, man. Like the video, like it video, man. So is everybody happy with that flat free? That's what we played last season, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, well, we had Gravenberch more in the 10 and it, well, a bit more forward, but yeah, 4-3-3. That's the way. That's actually Sabo was the 10 last year. He should be in the middle, Sabo.
No, Gravenberch is CDM.
Nah, but Sabo was that 10 last season, and and remember, every time we got the ball, he used to just pass to Salah.
Yeah, that was when we played 4-2-3.
I know. I think he was the DM. Gravenberch was the DM. Gravenberch.
Yes, that's where he is in CDM.
And he was a very good DM as well. A very good DM. But I think that's the formation we go for. He says, yeah. You man seen the latest Sub or James Bond film? Nah, man. Advert. So Substar. Give me the link then. Put the link in the chat room. I don't think we can get links actually. I'm gonna have a look, see if we can find it. He's on about a Substar James Bond trailer. Substar James Bond. You know who could be a James Bond baddie? I'm trying to think of someone who could be a James Bond baddie in football. You know who could be a James Bond baddie? Mourinho. Mourinho could be a James Bond baddie, man. Yeah, he said he likes it. I just don't see him dropping verts like he's stubborn. Yeah, but that might be our downfall. Listen, the reason why I'm dropping verts, not because I don't think he's a brilliant player. I'm glad we brought him, and he will be the best midfielder in the Premier League when he settles in. But the reason why we're going with his formation,
I think we're going with Kirkers.
But we're going back. I think we're going to go back to our old formation. This is the way we want to. We want to go back to our old formation. See, people agree anyway. We're going back to our old formation, the way it was last season. Gravenberch in the DM, Szoboszlai there, McAllister there. That's it. That's the way we're going for our formation. That's the way it's going to be. That's what I want to go with, just to settle the ship, just to get some games. Just to get some games in. That's it. Just get some games, winning up 3-4-0, 3-1, 4-2, whatever, yeah. And once we settle in, then you can implement Verts back into the team slowly. You get me? Just slowly coming back into the team. I know his confidence is low, you get me? I know it is. I know his confidence is low. He's coming to big boy Liverpool, into the best league in the world. He's 22 years of age. Listen, footballers read the news. You get me? They read the news. They're not stupid. They're on social media. He knows what people are saying about him. You get me? And he's probably not used to that because he's been protected in Germany, and he was in Germany. He was protected, and in Germany he was a star. Now in the Premier League, it's different, and he's got to get used to that. He's going to get used to being criticised, and it will happen. You get me? He says, "Yeah, look, I want to see this trailer. Where's the trailer, bro? Is that on YouTube or something?"
Search on Google.
I'm gonna go on Google. Go on, you can talk to the chat, Toto.
Yeah.
I gotta get used to control the chat, man.
Tyler D saying Subtle on his team playing. These old players are still Jurgens. Look, my view on that is, I know there's still Jurgen's players, but it's under Slack's management. I've always said this. You know, I see people say, "Oh, he won the league last season, but yeah, it's Jurgen's team." Yeah, but Slack managed the system. He set the system there for the players. He manages the team, and he went on and won that Premier League, right? We're only doing this because a few players need a wake-up call. Again, Kirk is going to get... To me, I would probably start. I think Kirk is starting. Right, I think Kirk is starting. I think Frimpong's getting benched. I agree with the Bradley one. But I think... Again, I would play this team, but I think Kirk will be the starter over Robbo. And then it's going to be Bradley. Bradley right back, I agree with that. But if we can play a flat three, I think we can probably do well. But I think the lineup so far is good. But I think Kirkwood will start left back. That's my opinion.
I agree with what one X said as well. Every player in the top leagues gets abused once in their career. Facts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start that again. Everyone. Facts. Too loud. Yeah. Too loud. Break the mic. Zero social skills. Facts. I can't help it. My mouth, I can't stop. My mouth just keeps going.
LC Paul, him and views now, boys. If you could only win one, would it be the Prem or the Champions League?
Facts.
I think this season, a Champions League. I think this season the Champions League.
No.
But I want to retain the Prem as well.
Prem every time. I want 21. No one by me. We can say that we sit on the top 21 league titles, not joint with Man United with 20. I want 21. Prem first. Once we get 21, then I'll say the Champions League. Prem. I want the Prem. If you know, but I know most of the people agree with me in the chat room.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, Liverpool are 20 league titles with Man United. Don't you want 21? Fucks. Here we go. Oh, you like that one? Oh, he likes that one, innit? Let me do that one. See if I can find it. Deluded Steve likes that one. See if I can find it. Stupid idiot one. Hold on. Keep talking, Toto. Here we go.
Stupid idiot. Yeah, stupid idiot. Yeah, stupid idiot.
Go ahead, Toto.
Yeah. Who you putting left wing? Put Gakpo.
You know what? I think by the way, guys, I think we got left short with a left winger as well. Who agrees with me in the chat room that we should have brought a left winger? This is what I would have done. I would have got a left winger and a right winger. Someone to replace Salah. I thought Frimpong could have done the job. I think Frimpong could have done the job as a right winger. But after the evidence from last game, I don't think he's ready. I think he's more of a wing back.
I think he was all right.
Yeah, but not a replacement for Salah. We need someone not as good as Salah, but something not far off. And I think we should have got a right winger in. Definitely should have got a left winger in as well. You can't rely on Gamora. The guys are you get me. Can't rely on him to be the second choice. Can't do it. You can't have Ekitike on the left either. I don't like seeing Ekitike as left wingers. I don't like it. And putting Wirtz on left winger, that was probably the biggest mistake of Slot's career. Everybody agree with me in that chat room.
I think we're missing Diaz as well.
Yeah.
You gotta say.
We need a left winger.
Yeah.
We never replaced him. We should have brought a left winger. We never replaced Diaz. Just like we never replaced, never got centre back.
I'll put Gakpo left wing then.
Yeah, that would have been lights out football. Rodrigo and Guay, yeah. I was angry that we didn't get Mark Guay. I was so angry. Isaac.
You think Isaac?
Isaac. Because I think Ekitike is injured as well, but I'm still picking Isaac.
Yeah. Probably has got a niggle in it.
Yeah.
Isaac. Right wing.
Salah.
Yeah. All I do is win, no matter. You're fired.
Go ahead, Toto.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's the lineup.
Because I guess everyone likes Diaz, but we miss a bit of chaos off the bench at times. Diaz, I wasn't really a big fan of him because I think he was a purple patch player. But what I'm saying is we haven't replaced him, that position. We never brought in a left winger. And for me, I know he's talented and I know in the future he's going to be a great player. Ngamoa, he's not that yet. He's not a left wing. He's not Diaz replacement. You get me? He's not going to play game in and game out. Not going to happen. Nunes had to go. Diaz, ideally, we could therefore kept.
Didn't have enough
we
money.
could have kept. I wouldn't have had a problem with that. But
It's our own fault.
I thought when we got rid of Diaz, I thought we was going to get what's his name, Rodrigo. From Madrid. I thought that's what we was going to do, but we didn't go down that route. Didn't go down that route. So that's our play lineup. Toto was gonna. You sure that's the formation we'll go for?
You wanted a flat for three, didn't you?
Yeah, or maybe have the thingy, the one that we had last season where Gravenberch goes a bit more forward. The 4-2, what is it? The 4-3-2-1 or something like that. Yeah, there you go. Salah. There you go. Exactly. That's the one. Well, guys, do you agree with that formation right there? Do you agree? Reason we like Chiesa off the bench, he's direct and unpredictable. I love Chiesa, and I'm glad we didn't watch him. We've got 10 people watching, guys. Can you please like the video? We've got 5 likes, 10 watching. Like the video, guys. Like the video. So that's the one what we're going for the player lineup against Chelsea. I love Chiesa. I have been the biggest cheerleader for Chiesa. I never want. I was angry that he didn't get enough games last season. I thought it was totally disrespect to Chiesa. I'm so glad he stayed. I'm so glad Slot left him. He's gonna be a cult hero now. He's gonna come off the bench and he's gonna do what Origi did. Smash goals in when he comes on. Yeah. And when the Champions League, he will turn up because big players always turn up in the big games.
I think Chiesa is there to start though.
Right, let's go. Deluded Steve said solo score prediction at the bridge. What we're saying, Toto, about our score prediction. Download that as well, Toto. Whack it in the WhatsApp group and put it on your Twitter as well. Go ahead. What are you saying about prediction?
I'm being honest with you. If you play like the last game, we're getting battered.
That don't sound good, did it? That don't sound good. Soon as said I'm going to be honest with you, yeah. I
think we're going to go draw this game 1-1.
You think we're going to draw?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
If we play like we did last game, we're going to draw.
What about if we go back to our old formation?
Then yeah, we could win. But, if Slot decides to be stubborn, which I think he is, and we don't go back to our system and we keep with this stupid high-line football, keep going down the middle, not using our wingers enough, we're going to lose the game. And to me, I think Kanata needs to get dropped. I don't care if Gomez gets in. No, I want Kanata to get dropped. We need to get centre backs. But at the moment, I think this Kanata needs to get dropped. I think a few players need a wake-up call. I would still start Frimpong over Salah. Don't know what it is. I'll still start Frimpong over Salah. But we all know he's going to go with Salah. Salah's never going to get subbed off either. Just the way
he got benched for last game.
Well, I want to see that more regular. If he's not playing well, if he doesn't want to try, if he doesn't want to, put effort in, right? I'm not saying he doesn't want to put effort in, but if he's playing crap and not turning up and not even trying, yeah, we want to see him taken off or be benched or dropped. I think I want to see Frimpong start there more because Frimpong, I think, has the fundamentals to be a right wing, and I think we need to start him more and more there at the right wing. We can't just settle for one game. We want to see him more at right wing, but we know Slot's going to go with Salah. But if we go into this game, especially away as well, it's always tough away. Yeah, if we go into this game and we're not up for it because I expect the players to be up for it and treat it like a cup final. We're the last 2 games. We need a win on our record, and we need the players to get some confidence. If we lose the lead of the Premier League table, theoretically, because I don't know who Arsenal's got. But if Arsenal wins, they go top of the table. We can't drop 3 points in this game. We can't afford a draw. If we won our last Prem game, then we lost this game, then yeah, maybe I wouldn't be so bothered. But again, it's Chelsea. Chelsea's on a decent win record. They won the last game. They're going in there with confidence. We need to go into that game solid as a rock, right? Our back line needs to be solid. No messing around. No losing the ball. We know Chelsea can play low block as well. But if Chelsea's going to be pressing, which I expect them to do, because Galatasaray did the same thing, started pressing us when it's hard, and it worked. We fumbled under pressure. If we're going to keep it real, we fumbled under pressure against Galatasaray. But against Chelsea, it's Premier League game now, more high intense. Chelsea will be pressing us, just the way it is, but we need ball carriers in the midfield. We have ball carriers in the midfield, but they are not doing their job. Gravenberch ain't doing their job. McAllister ain't doing their job in ball carrying. I think, to be fair, McAllister's been all right, solid, but hasn't been putting any influence into attack. But we need to be better at set pieces as well. Because we always concede off set pieces, long throws, it's always scrappy in there, we're never really solid. If we're solid at the back, which are all I'm worried about, if we're solid at the back and we have a strong midfield, we'll go and win this game. I fully believe we're going to go win this game if we have a strong midfield and a strong back line. You know? We can't see Kanate lose that ball. I want to see the old Bradley back. I want to see Robbo start this game. If I see the same lineup as Galatasaray, we're going to go and lose. Simple as that.
Yeah.
We just need to be solid at the back. Solid at the back. Midfield will lose the ball a lot less. Start getting some combinations, some triangles in, 1-2 passing, right into the tiki taka in the middle.
Some triangles, you know.
That's how we played last season. Yeah, that's how we played last season. 1-2.
Anyway, I understand.
We weren't messing around in the middle.
Overlap. I'm going to watch the overlap later. Kenny Dalglish is on there, so I'm going to be watching it. Kenny Dalglish is there talking about Hansen and all that. They was asking, what do you think, who's the best at Hansen and Van Dijk? He said Van Dijk's, he reckons Van Dijk's a little bit more physical, maybe, but he says that Hansen's IQ was phenomenal. He was phenomenal. He knew where everything was going on. He says, but if you have any of them in the team, you won't be. If you had the 2 best centre backs, him and Van Dijk at the back, no one would get past them. He said no one would get past them two. You know, if them two were together, Hansen and Van Dijk. But Hansen's one more and all that. But I don't know. I think I'd put. I don't know. Guys, who do you think's the best centre back? I know it's probably not our era, but who do you think's the best centre back? Van Dijk or Hansen? Alan Hansen. I don't know. I think I'm leaning toward Hansen. Only slightly. Just because he's won more. I think he won like 3 or 4 European trophies. I think he won about 6 or 7 league titles, about 4 FA Cups. Anyway, we're collecting 3 points. That's what he reckons, deluded Steve. I think we're going to win as well. I think we're going to win 2-1. I think Liverpool's going to win 2-1. And I think Van Dijk's going to score off a header. Yeah, it's impossible to say. See, this is what Kenny said. LFC says Hansen for him. Deluded Steve, Van Dijk is my goal. So you're going to get mixed reactions. Kenny Dalglish just said, he just basically said, he goes, Van Dijk's got physicality, he said but as for IQ, he goes, Hansen's IQ was phenomenal, but them two, you can't really decide because they're both good. You get me? He said they're both good. And that's coming from Kenny Dalglish, who played with Hansen, and he knows Van Dijk, so, you know, it is what it is. So that's it, guys. That's it, man. So we're going to be heading off now. We're going to be doing an F1 video for any F1 fans. We're going to be doing an F1 video shortly. We're going to be talking about F1, Singapore, how it's been raining. It might get cancelled. But we'll see what happens. We're going to talk about it. What do you say, Toto?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, no. So, big up to the man them, big up to the woman them. And guys, can you please smack the like button? We're going to go live in about 10 minutes. I'm going to go and sort some stuff out, and we'll be back in 10 minutes talking about F1. If you like F1, please join us on this show. Big up to everybody. Big up to the man them. Toto, anything you want to say to the masses?
I would say thank you for coming in and joining the conversation, and contributing to the video. I thank you, 1EAK, for the legendary status membership, the $4.99 one. Big up to you. But
No way. No way.
No
way. Rio would say that himself.
Rio
would admit that himself.
Rio did this lie detector test.
He's not better than Van Dijk. Nah.
Rio did this lie detector test, and the guy asked him, "Do you think Van Dijk is better than you?" And he said, "No." Right? And then he was getting nervous, and the lie detector said, "No, he's lying. He's not telling the truth. You don't believe himself."
Van Dijk is better than the only defender, and he weren't even my era, Hansen. He weren't even my era. Alan Hansen weren't even my era. But I know Hansen's cold. And if I could put one defender over Van Dijk, it will be Alan Hansen.
Terry's good as well.
Attributes are similar, but the reason why I put Hansen over Van Dijk slightly, because he's won more. He's won so much more. And that's the reason why. John Terry was better than Rio. John Terry was cold for Chelsea. 100.
Oh, yeah.
100. Another one that was good, what people don't talk about, this was more my dad's era. He was on the overlap last week, Des Walker for Nottingham Forest. He was more my dad's era. My dad told me about him playing for Nottingham Forest. Half-caste geezer. What a defender. That guy was a machine. Yeah, he was a machine. You know how Yapstam was cold? He was like that. Des Walker played for England, won everything with Nottingham Forest. That guy was phenomenal, Des Walker. And finally now he's getting all his applause that he deserves. He's coming on all the football shows now. He deserves it, that guy. Yapstam, Yapstam was cold. Yeah, cold. But even Yapstam said that Virgil van Dijk. What bad boy defender said Virgil van Dijk was better than him? Yapstam, didn't it? Didn't Yapstam say that he was better than Van Dijk was better than Yapstam? True, Yapstam said that.
I think he did.
Conversation there. I think Yapstam was vicious though, man. He was. If I was going into a match, I'm picking Yapstam. Yapstam was a madman. He was a nutcase on and off the football pitch. One player I put in the same of upper level than Van Dijk is probably Maldini's better. Don't care what anyone says. Maldini's better. You know who's better than Maldini? I'm gonna tell you now who's better than Maldini. Baresi. Go and ask Van Dijk. I think he actually said it as well. Maldini said it himself. Baresi. He looked at him. He looked like he was going to rip your head off. Baresi is better than him. Better than Maldini. See, he knows. See, that was my dad's era. My dad told me about Des Walker. We always used to talk about centre back when John Terry and all that. Van Dijk goes, nah, Des Walker. Des Walker for Nottingham Forest. Anyway, guys. See you later, guys. We're heading off. Big up to the man them, big up to the woman them. Thank you everybody for joining us today. Thank you for the membership. Waniak, thank you. You are elite membership. Big up to everyone. Big up to Tyler D. Big up to Deluded Steve. Big up to who else joined us today? Waniak, LSC Paul. Big up to everyone. Thank for that membership, man. Legendary status, Waniak. Big up to everyone. The membership is there for when it guys. You get the exclusive emojis. There, exclusive emojis right there. So you can join the membership. But big up to everyone. Big up to the man them. Big up to the woman them. See you later, guys. F1 is coming soon. Bye. Yeah, big up to everybody. Yeah, Baresi was way before my time as well. He played when I weren't even born, but I watch him on YouTube. I watch a lot of documentaries, and I think Maldini said it himself. He said that Maldini said that Baresi was he feared him. That's the only defender that he feared. Baresi, Franco Baresi, but way before my time. But yeah, you get me. But watch the documentary, see how good he was, bro. Big up to Delu Deceive. See you later, guys. Big up. Big up.